Alrighty, I'm gonna start putting together a new cut. My shop is a mess, but we gotta glue up some boards. We'll get them all glued up and then start the cut in a day or so. Okay, I hope this board is gonna be big enough. It's got some work to do on it. I'm gonna cut it in half and glue it together. And it's 1 1/8 thick, so it should be about what we need. Okay, here we go. Got her all measured out. Hopefully everything's good. Let's get her cut. All right, time for the glue up. Okay. Put these clamps here to keep it from buckling. And then 2 more. Okay, that should be the glue up. Okay, it's a new day, so I'm gonna go out in the garage. We got done with church already, so I'm gonna go out in the garage, take the clamps off the wood, and put it on the machine and start the machining process. So here we go. Okay, time to unclamp everything. Here what I'm doing is scraping off the excess glue that I never got wiped off before it dried. That way when I go to sand it with the sander, it doesn't gum up your sandpaper. Smooth this out a little bit and see what we got to work with. Okay, getting ready to bolt this down. Okay, it's really important to get this board square to everything. So when you're cutting it, everything comes out where you need it. Flat is also important. I use a small tri-square here to make sure that the board is parallel to the machine also. Super important. Okay. All good, ready to carve. Okay, setting the axis is pretty important. We have to make sure that the XY axis is right on. And then what I do is I come over here, X0, and then I'll bring it back to this close corner. This is a special space bar, and then I go to Z, and I will set the Z height. Now notice how thick the board is. Okay, so now I got to put it on the thumb drive and transfer it over to my machine in the garage. So here is my finished drawing. Here, let me close that real quick. And I want to do this. Alrighty. And I'm going to preview all of the tool paths. So ideally, that is what it's going to look like when I'm done carving it. And it looks like, yeah, 105, 104, perfect. Okay, so we'll get her copied onto the thumb drive and off we go. It's kind of loud. I'm not doing a lot of filming while it's cutting, but this is This is the first cut. This is a time-lapse video of my rough cut. It took about 3.5 hours total. So the finished cut is done. It took about 6 hours. There are some rougher spots here, but I expected that because it's white oak. So we'll have to do quite a bit of sanding on it. So we'll cut it out and see what it looks like when it's out of this form. Well, it's all cut out. Quite a bit of sanding to do. But I think it's going to be great. Well, it shows that I'm not a painter, that's for sure. But I think this is about done. Well, there it is for now.